Welcome. Good afternoon. It's snowing here, so we're going to do a little snow day stretch. It's nice and slow. We want to stay warm, stretch it out, and just be cozy and comfortable today. So you can have your snugly socks on, a sweater, and we're just going to take it easy and do some nice stretching. So we'll start off, bring the soles of our feet together, and you can have your feet away from the body or close to it, whatever feels comfortable. And we're going to sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a deep breath in, exhale. And we'll lean out over our feet, lean forward. The knees will naturally come towards the mat. Think about keeping your shoulder blades back and together behind you. Think about a shoelace, like we're lacing together our shoulder blades, bringing them together. Deep breath in, exhale. And we'll just take everything nice and slow today. And I'll just talk you through a lot of these stretches. You might not even have to look at the screen while we do this. You can just listen and follow along. And we'll stay here. Just keep breathing. If you want to take your fingers and walk them out a little farther in front of you, you can deepen this stretch. Only if you want to. If that's too intense, back it off. That's okay. These stretches are for you. Deep breath in. Exhale. Got the music up really loud. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Deep breath in. Let's walk our hands back to the center. Again, we'll sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're bringing your shoulders down and away from your ear, but we want to bring our left ear to our left shoulder. Don't bring the shoulder up to meet the ear. Bring your head back up to center and bring that right ear down to meet your right shoulder. Don't bring the shoulder up to meet the ear, bring the ear to the shoulder. You stay there. I'm going to turn the music down a little. There we go. Gets distracting if the music's too loud. Where were we? Right ear, right shoulder. Bring your head back up to center. Let's drop our chin down to our chest. Deep breath in, fill the belly. back up to center, head up nice and tall. Bring your left hand up and behind your head. We're going for between the shoulder blades. And then bring your right hand up and pull your elbow towards the midline of your body. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now we'll switch. Take your left hand, grab that right elbow, bring the right hand between the shoulder blades, and pull your elbow towards the midline of your body. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Feel that stretch through the shoulder, through the top of the arm. And release. Now we're going to bring both hands behind the head, elbows out like chicken wings. We'll take a deep breath in, pull our elbows back towards the wall behind us. Exhale, roll everything forward, arch the back, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, back up, elbows towards the back wall. Exhale, roll forward. Chin to chest, elbows in. This will be very similar to a cat-cow spinal flex. Inhale, up, elbows back. Exhale, bring everything forward, chin to chest, round the back. Big inhale, elbows back. Exhale, roll forward. Let's do just a few more of these. These are great for the upper back. Inhale, shoulders pulled together behind you, elbows towards the back wall. Fill the belly with air. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, elbows back, chin up. Exhale, roll forward. Last one, inhale. Pull everything back, shoulder blades together, elbows towards the back wall. Everything you got. Exhale, roll forward. And back up. Excellent job, guys. Okay, let's take our left leg, extend it out in front of us. We'll bring our right foot into our left thigh. Keep your hips squared up, front and center. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, extend out over that left leg. See if you can grab your foot. If you can't, that's okay. Just hold on to your leg, hold on to your thigh. Wherever feels good. Deep breath in. You'll feel this stretch through the back of the knee, through the back of the thigh and the hamstring. Continuing to breathe deeply. And let's make sure we've got our toes flexed so they're pointing up towards the ceiling, and then that will create a stretch through the calf as well. breaths here. We're taking this nice and slow. We're just stretching today. There's not going to be any elevated heart rate. We're just staying warm, staying limber. Then let's take our left elbow, bring it into the inside of the left leg. And you can put your forearm on the ground. You can hold it just where the elbow meets the inside of the knee. And we'll take a deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale our right hand up. Gaze follows the hand. So we've got a nice spinal twist going here. And you can use that left elbow pressing into the left knee and deepen that twist. Deep breath in. Pull the right shoulder blade down to meet the left shoulder blade so you've got a big open chest. Lots of room to breathe. We'll hold this for a few more breaths. And you'll feel this stretch through the hip, up through the ribs, and through the shoulder blades. And then we'll bring that hand back down to center. Back up. Extend the right leg out, bring the left leg in to the inner right thigh or knee, wherever you need to be, just depending on how you feel today. We'll sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and away from the ears, deep breath in. Exhale, fold at the hips, fold over the extended right leg. Grab that foot if you can. If not, you can reach for the calf, hold on to the thigh. Whatever works, whatever feels comfortable today. And we'll just keep breathing here. In through the mouth, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's what we're going for. And as you exhale, you can create a shape with your mouth, sort of like you're blowing up a balloon. And you can hear the sound that creates as you press the air out of your mouth. It's a great tool for keeping us focused on our breath, keeping us aware of our breath. And I do it anytime I'm trying to decompress, anytime I'm stressed out. All right, so let's bring our right elbow to the inside of our right knee. And again, you can bring your whole forearm down to the mat or just have that elbow pressed against the knee. We'll take a nice deep breath in. And then we'll exhale that left hand up, follow with our gaze. Work to open up the chest and bring that left shoulder blade down to meet the right one. Deep breath in. Big stretch through the side body, through those ribs. Actively engaging the shoulder blades. A few more breaths here. we'll bring that hand back down to center. And we'll walk ourselves back up. Extend both legs out, shake them out. Move your ankles, roll them around. Excellent work. Good job, everybody. So let's come into our tabletop position. So we've got our hips stacked over our knees, our shoulders stacked over our wrists, stacked up like a show dog, I like to say. Deep breath in. We're just moving slow today, and that's fine. That's what we want. We're going to take a second here, and we're going to focus on our shoulder blades. So, what I want you to do, if you can, really focus on bringing your shoulder blades together. And you can kind of feel your muscles through here, through your ribs, through your lats. They're going to pull back. Pull the shoulder blades together and release. Pull the shoulder blades together and release. Again, pull those shoulder blades together and release. Good work. Okay, let's stretch our wrists out. Take your left hand, press the top of your hand into the mat. Get a nice stretch through the wrist. If you do a lot of typing, a lot of mouse work, even a lot of fine work with drawing or sketching, you really want to make sure you keep your forearms stretched out and loose. Help prevent carpal tunnel. And in yoga, we spend so much time with our hands on the mat and our wrists bent the other direction. We need to stretch them out. Get some opposing force on there. Deep breath in. Bring that hand back to the mat, and we'll switch. We'll take our right hand, press the top of the right hand into the mat. It doesn't take much pressure on your wrist to feel that stretch, which is why we don't really do both of them at once. Just stretch that wrist out. Deep breath in. And bring that palm back to the mat. Now let's tuck our toes under behind us. And we're going to shift our weight back so we feel that stretch through the bottoms of our feet. Through the toes. And again, it doesn't take a lot of force or weight or pressure here to feel that stretch. But if you're on your feet a lot, if you wear high heels, if you run, and you've got that plantar fasciitis through the bottom of your feet, this is a great stretch for that. So many of my well warriors tell me that after about 2 weeks of doing this stretch consistently, their feet hurt so much less. Deep breath in. All right, put the tops of your feet back to the mat. Let's spread our knees just a little farther than hip width apart. Bring our big toes together. We're going to shift our weight all the way back, buns to heels. Stretch our arms out in front of us for an extended child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat if you can. And we're going to sink in here. Really let gravity do the work in this position. And this is a great pose anytime you're going through, a vinyasa flow or anything like that, and you just need to take a break. You can just pop right into child's pose And it's sort of in yoga, the universal sign of, just give me a minute. Give me a second. I need to catch my breath. I need to give my arms a break, whatever the case may be. This is a completely acceptable position to take anytime you just need a second. Deep breath in. And then if you want to create a stretch in the arms as well while we're opening the hips, you can bring your hands together into a prayer position and bend the elbows, bring the hands up over the head, and that'll stretch the back of your arms. And you can press in here, stretch through the armpit, stretch through the shoulders, or you can get blocks to put under your elbows if you want to deepen that stretch. Deep breath in, exhale. And we'll take one more deep breath here. And then we'll come back up into our tabletop position. Knees back underneath the hips, palms pressed into the mat, fingers spread. And we're going to assume one of my new favorite positions. I've been working a lot on my upper back. So let's take our left hand, put it behind our head, similar to how we did earlier. And with our hips square with our mat, our belly button facing the mat, we're going to take our elbow and lift it up and try and create a twist just in the upper back and the neck. So we're just moving the parts that the arm is attached to here. Because we want our belly button to stay directed towards the mat. We don't want to move our hips, just the shoulder blade area, the thoracic vertebra of the spine. Deep breath in. Try and keep a nice neutral back, lower back for this. Take another second. See if you can pull that elbow a little more towards the ceiling. And then bring it back down. Deep breath in. Exhale. We'll do this on the right side. Take the right hand behind the head. Chicken wing elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale. Pull that elbow up towards the ceiling. Keeping the hips square. Belly button towards the mat. Only moving those thoracic vertebrae. Really making those shoulder blades work. Pull the right shoulder blade towards the left shoulder blade. Deep breath in. See if you can pull that elbow up just a little bit more. And bring it back to the mat. Excellent work. That one's hard. People are surprised at how difficult it is to move that part of your body because we don't do it a lot. All right. So let's tuck our toes. We're going to lift our hips and walk our feet towards our hands for a nice forward fold position. Buns in the air. Nice soft knees. And then just let the body hang. You can go into a ragdoll forward fold where you've got your arms grasping hand to elbows. and hang. Deep breath in, exhale. Let gravity do the work here. Think about relaxing those legs and letting your body be pulled into the stretch, stretching through the hamstrings, through the back of the knees. Deep breath in. And then we'll create bend in the knees, bring our hands to the mat. We're going to start to lower ourselves down. Bottom close to the mat. And then we'll come all the way down to a nice seated position. Bring the bottoms of our feet back together. Deep breath in. You can yawn if you need to. Sit here for just a second. Take another breath. Then we'll extend our left leg out. Bring our right foot across so we can hug our right knee in. Pull the knee in. Stretch the glute. Deep breath in. And then release that leg. Stretch it back out straight. Bring your left leg in. Left foot on the outside of the right thigh. And then hug that left knee in. You want to feel, like I said, you want to feel this through your left glute. Deep breath in. And we'll extend that leg back out. And we're going to come down onto our bellies. Belly to the mat. We'll bend our left knee. Bring our left heels close to our booty as we can get it. And if you want to, you can reach back and grab that foot for a deep quad stretch. If not grabbing it is enough stretch for you, that is totally fine. Just breathe in. And release that foot. Bring it back to the mat. Bring a bend into your right knee. Right foot to the right side of your booty. Grab that foot if you want to. If not, you can just hang out like this. That's enough stretch for many people. But if you want it deeper, just grab onto that foot. Deep breath in. And release that right foot back to the mat. Excellent. Now we're gonna bring both feet up. And you can either keep both knees bent and leave the legs here without grabbing onto the feet, or you can extend back and grab both feet at once. And you can experiment here with the distance between your knees, and the distance you create between your knees is going to change the dynamic of that stretch. So you'll feel it differently depending on how far apart your knees are from each other. I like to keep them hip width apart and just hang on here for a nice deep quad stretch. Deep breath in. And release. Excellent. Now we'll come back up to a seated position. You can wiggle around. You can create a breeze through the spine. Wiggle around. Make sure nothing feels stiff or pinchy or locked. Deep breath in. Exhale. Namaste. And that's it. You guys did it. I hope you enjoyed that nice, easy stretch for a snowy day. Grab a cup of hot cocoa or a cup of coffee. That's what I'm going to do. And enjoy the rest of your day. You did it.